Hey guys, so today we are flying up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to go visit the Harley Davidson Factory and Museum, the original site of the first Harleys. So it's going to be an exciting day. I'm going to take you a little bit through the airport and through our travels and maybe show you a little bit about the original Harley. Having a beer before we get on the plane. Always got to have the important things in life, right? That is a handsome man right there, you guys. Handsome man. You can be jealous, ladies. Go ahead and be jealous. You guys, we're on a small plane, and James hates small planes. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for some turbulence, like major droppage, because this guy will turn green and I'll be laughing my ass off. Well, we're in Charlotte. I had another couple drinks. I had a Fireball and a guava margarita, which was not too shabby, not gonna lie. And we are about to board our plane, that one right there, for Milwaukee. So Harley Davidson, here we come. Guys, we're here. We are looking for the restaurant right now, but this place is already super cool. We're going to be coming back tomorrow morning, so I'll get a lot more video then, but I thought I might show you too this weird fog. When you come over the big lake, it literally just sits on top of the lake and then starts enveloping the city as you are coming down for a landing. Like, some of the buildings are completely engulfed halfway up, and then you can see very clearly past that. It's very odd. So, interesting. Milwaukee is a cool looking city though so far. Pretty clean overall, which is rare. Okay, so we highly recommend the cheese curds and the burnt tips. They are outstanding. And James is over there having chili, which looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm having the Spotted Cow beer that was recommended to me by my dear friend Victor. He said I must bring him back some, so I thought, well, if I'm going to try to do that, then I have to drink it first. And I will say it's really good. So if you guys get up this area, you need to stop by here, because whether you're a bike person or not, this is a great restaurant and very cool atmosphere, so you need to come on by. Hey, so James and I came down to a really cool kind of cigar lounge, bar, restaurant called Shakers. This building is really cool. It was built in 1849 and was owned by Al Capone. It is part of the Ghost Tours. You can see the little ghost back here. And apparently it's quite haunted. It's a very, very cool building. I'm going to take you inside and show you a little bit about it. Again, if you're in Milwaukee, you probably need to come through here because it's a very, very interesting building. It's just cool. God, it's got a lot of character. So, Shakers with a Cohiba red dot. Not too bad. so we have made it to the Powertrain Factory to do a tour for the Harley engines. So I don't think that we can video inside, so unfortunately this may be the last time I get to show you much about it. If I can take any video, then I'm grabbing it, but this is going to be a great day. It's kind of cool up here. I'm wearing my new Demons Behind Me flannel in Raven, and it's about, I think it was 54 this morning, so I don't know how people live up north, because I would just freeze. Here it is, almost June, and it's only 54. You know, I always love a good bathroom, and here at Harley, look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. The toilets are nice too. Okay, so we came over here to the Harley Davidson Museum. Look at this fat boy gray ghost. That's the 2025. Gorgeous, you guys, gorgeous. I would absolutely ride the crap out of that. But here we are in the main hall, and we're gonna go in, so I'm gonna show you a little bit of what they've got in here. And if you want the full experience, then you absolutely just must come up here on your own, because there's, I think, too much to put into a video. This is incredible what they've got. Harley has had a long-standing relationship with women riders, and here are some of the clothing from the Motor Maids group that rides. They're just incredible. You talk about a lot of history. These ladies really set themselves apart in a time where women were not viewed as proper if they rode motorcycles and, you know, went out and did the boys thing. So this is very, very cool. A lot of history sitting there. right, guys, so you know I love my Road Glide. I love Kit more than anything. But if he could have a little brother, it would be this. This is the brand new Fat Boy Gray Ghost. Look at that. That thing is amazing. So yeah, with a few mods, that thing would be right sitting in my garage. Just a few mods, not too many. All right, guys, so that was a little preview of the Harley Davidson Museum here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I think if you're going to be up this way or you want to plan kind of a cool trip, you need to go ahead and come up this way. It's $25 a ticket. I think it was well worth it. There's a whole lot of history and memorabilia here. Look at these guys. I mean, if only they could know what they had started. It's just incredible. Now, this is a replica of the shed that the Harley and Davidson boys started out in. Look at that. It's not very big. When you take a peek inside the window, you kind of get a feel for how small this place is. And to think that they started out in a shed like this, and they grew it not only into their huge, ginormous factory here in Milwaukee and in York, Pennsylvania, but then the museum and the shops and the restaurant, if only they had known. I mean, it's just, what a cool legacy. So we came down to Ule's cigar shop. They've got pipes, all sorts of great stuff, and a huge selection. I mean, it just goes on. And going down through the way here, all at the end, they've got in the lower cases and up back behind. So now my biggest problem is deciding which one do I do. So again, cigar lover, Milwaukee, you need to come down to Ule's cigar. All right, so I figured I'd let you guys know before it starts raining. We came down here to Havana Cigar Lounge in Milwaukee, and it is really nice. Probably one of the nicer places we've been in recently. I love it. Let's go inside and introduce you to one of the employees here who's been amazing. Okay, so let's get introduced to one of the great employees here who's been amazing, Tamaya. I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about this place.
Hi, this is Havana Cigar and Lounge. We're located at 9505 West Springfield Avenue. Beautiful atmosphere, tons of cigars. Come on in.
Come see her. She's amazing. She's wonderful.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you guys are in the Milwaukee area, you need to come over here. This place is really terrific.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on. All right, guys, go have a good stick.
Thank you.
Everyone, so we came down to Davidson Park, where this is one of the original buildings after they moved out of the little small shed. This place is just a history. Guys, take a look at this park they've developed. They host different functions here. That great playground. It makes me want to go be a kid and go play on it. If it was a little warmer, I might actually do that. This Harley Davidson University here, if I remember correctly what I read, over 5,700 people go through it every year to be certified as mechanics and whatnot. That'd be a really cool thing to get to do. I would love, I don't know how long the course lasts. I guess I need to do some research, but that's where they certify their people. So the original shed we just found out was here on the corner of 37th and Highland. Like literally kind of in the middle of this intersection just about, because this was a little different looking. The original shed, where the first Harley was ever built, where it really all started. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. On that note, I'm going to say stay free, take a breath, but don't take any shit. You know, I love my bathrooms, and these are pretty darn nice themselves. Maybe not top of the line luxury, but little shitters on a motorcycle, so kind of had to include that. Let's just say I left my own little piece of history here at a very historical site.